So I don't know if you guys realize it, but the way I feel about this interview right now is that I am bringing you the next reptile power couple right here before your eyes. I'm telling you, you guys are like so perfect together from all different facets. Why are you laughing? I think that's totally true.
Because I didn't think about it from that perspective, so.
No, I do all the time.
And we have just had an amazing weekend. We're actually filming inside of the Wildlife Discovery Center, which is kind of a treat. We just got finished feeding a Komodo dragon and playing with giant alligator snapping turtles and all kinds of crazy stuff. So actually the reason why we're here is because my daughter Kira has bred her first emperor scorpions, which I don't know anything about.
And I wanted to introduce you to my baby scorpions that have been born a few days ago, and tell you what their name is. This is Mike, little Mike, and that's baby Junior.
And she reached out to Ryan to ask for a little bit of help from Zilla with some enclosures and things like that, and he ended up just royally hooking us up. So, and then Erica took us in, and so we've been kind of like hanging out, snuggling all the pooches and stuff like that at the house.
I just feed people and give them a place to sleep. That is my job.
So Erica actually does a little bit of the rescue. Do you want to tell us something about that? We were her rescue for the weekend, basically.
You were my favorite rescue. You were nice, you were clean, you're easy to take care of. Nobody had to be rustled.
I didn't have to wipe up your poop one time.
That's
right.
Good.
Also very nice. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, the rescue work is really easy. It's just animals that need homes, and we rehabilitate them and find them homes in Illinois. I had to think of what our website was. If we actually had one, we did.
You do? Okay, I'll do this.
Yeah.
So it's Friends of Scales Reptile Rescue, which you can find on Facebook, and it's friendsofscales.com.
I was blown away just by the diverse, I mean, some of it's rescue, some of it's your guys' personal collection and stuff, but just the diversity of species and how well they're all kept. I mean, you guys all know me, I'm like super dwarfs and that's it, because it's easy for me to take care of one snake over and over and over again. You guys have like big charts everywhere and care sheets, and then Erica is a vet tech, so she can do all that kind of stuff. So how do you guys keep up with that stuff?
The charts off.
Yeah. No thanks, you guys are doing a great job. I applaud you, but yeah, I mean, if you guys are ever looking for a place to support, that would be the place. So, and then Ryan has a little bit of an interesting history within the industry as well. Okay, so Zilla is the reptilian branch of Central Aquatics, which is a giant corporation, and doing really awesome, innovative stuff.
My background's in engineering, and I've always loved reptiles since I was a kid. And I mean, like when I was 5, I was catching toads. I had cups of little toads, and like I'd dump them around myself and play with them. Like that was my world. I loved it. I've always loved reptiles. And then I got into engineering because I wanted something that it was something else I liked. I could problem solve and think about different ways to do things.
Yeah.
So I was problem solving new energy efficiencies and new techniques for things, and that was awesome, and I liked that, and that helped get me in a position financially and personally where I could keep that hobby a hobby and have fun with it. And then with Zilla, it was just kind of, I built the Herp Society in 2010 in Wisconsin, the Madison Area Herp Society, and it grew, and I just started to
Which is one of the like hottest herp societies in the nation, in my opinion. Some of the stuff that these guys are doing is like unheard of. Usually it's like a bunch of dusty old people in a library or something like that, but these guys are doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
We do over 100 outreach programs a year.
It's true.
And I mean, yeah, but it's crazy. But our whole focus is outreach and education in the public. And a big part of why I ended up where I'm at is I built a reputation within the industry and the hobby of all the stuff I've done with the Herp Society, all the stuff I've done with conservation, state and internationally, and just through the Herp Society and stuff, and through connections I had. They were like, hey, you want to do this? And it's a marketing position. I'm like, I'm an engineer and I like reptiles. Like, I don't know why you want me. But it was that.
What is the actual position that you are there? What's your title?
I'm the marketing brand manager, and I'm the Zilla brand manager.
We also the Zilla badass.
I'm one of the only brand managers that specifically manages only this brand. I touch every reptile piece on Zilla's line. I've worked with, I'm designing all the new stuff that comes out. I'm a big part of the design, the concept, anything we donate to, any philanthropic
The
stuff.
coolest part about it, guys, is just the kind of like the networking and the background that you have of support at Zilla. So you have an R&D department, you have sales departments, you have marketing departments, and you're just sitting there goofing off with all the amazing animals in the lab and saying, this would be cool and that would be cool. And
right. But that's the fun for me. It's making stuff better, making it cooler, you know. And how can we? The whole hierarchy of how we start is, one, it has to be good for the animal. It has to be perfect for the animal and husbandry. It has to be that. And then two, I design it so that expert keepers are really going to appreciate the pieces of it. And I price it and make it so that the beginners and entry-level people are going to be successful and are able to get into it.
yeah.
So, because if I can make something that hits all of those, and then it's simple. If I can do all of that, then people are going to be successful. And if they're successful, they're going to stick in the hobby, and they stay in the hobby, and then they become us.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the coolest thing is, and I don't know if you guys see this, but you both have the same end goal and desire, you know, and you're coming at it from completely different directions. So it's really been fun just for the last couple days, like listening to the, you know, the him and her conversation based around reptiles. You know what I mean? And getting the two different perspectives, but the end goal is right on point and matches perfectly, even though you guys probably, like, from personality and priority standpoint, opposite end of the spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But all that's focusing in on one central focal point that's better for the reptiles themselves, which is great, but in the position that these guys are in, it becomes better for the reptile industry, which is amazing. Are you guys ready for the lightning round? You want to do that?
Let's do
Sure.
it.
All right, getting started. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Dogs or cats?
Oh, dogs.
Both dogs.
Both dogs.
Dogs.
But your daughter wouldn't agree.
No.
She's also allergic to cats.
She'll learn to hate them like I did.
Brilliant!
Now here's a good one for you guys. What's the last book you read?
Like currently reading, it's the Trading Dragons book.
Trading
Or Dragon Trading book.
Dragon Traders by
Dragon
John Carter.
Traders.
Oh, that's a good
It's a
one.
cool.
Yeah,
it's a-
it is fantastic.
It's awesome.
It's like the history of the reptile industry.
Yeah.
All in one.
The last finished one was a romance novel.
Okay.
Before that, for me, was a book on Australian monitors.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Chimera.
The Chimera edition
Yeah.
book.
So basically romance novels and all the stuff we pick up at the U.S.
Oh,
auction.
don't
Basically.
even! I read most of the reptile books. And I have
She had to mix it.
Yeah, it was on the plane.
What is your favorite genetic mutation of all time?
There's a couple of different ones that are really neat. There's an exanthic Maltinus gecko in New Zealand that's real cool. One that I thought was really unique was actually a ball python. It was a ghost banana champagne. Like everybody talks about purple in snakes, but it's like that lavenderish purpley kinda.
Yeah.
This thing was highlighter purple and orange.
Weird.
Super pretty. It was a unique.
How about you? Do you have a favorite?
I like tides, but it's just that like the dramatic thing. But past that,
No, you want an albino gator or a leucistic gator more than you want anything in life.
I like tides too.
Pied,
So,
yeah. So pied, albino, leucistic, but gators. She's like, I'm not more sad with gators, no gator mortality.
Yeah, I'll go tides.
Yeah,
There are pied gators.
she's like,
Me and Kira got to hold a pied gator down at Craig Graziano's.
Are you seriously?
Oh yeah.
and she's like, I guess I'll take
Why
a pied
didn't you
gator.
get tides?
And the albino.
Yeah. I like the
The pretty.
melanistic.
Those tides though, like.
You know what I actually liked a lot? That, I mean, they're cool, but when I saw them, I was like, that's my favorite, are the melanistic.
Yeah.
The all
That's
black gators?
what I like. Now they need to make like a melanistic pied, and that would be the only panda I'd like. You're working on it. What?
Cats and pandas, can you stop hating on the mammals?
Hey, that's
I actually hate pandas too. It's kind of like, I told you.
Someone.
It's just like, if we just wipe them out and spent all that money on other
On
things,
anything.
it'd be so much better.
Anything else. Like all they do is eat bamboo and play with themselves and roll down hills. Like it.
And not do it.
Yeah,
What's
they're
up with
just-
that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is why I think you either get out of the house on time, this is why I think you either get back on time.
The first night I came, we were up till what, 3:30 in the morning
Yes.
or something like that. She's like, boys, bedtime now. Let's go.
Last night was very, I set bed. I'm like, you didn't even yell at the kids like that.
No, because you guys spent an hour and a half trying to go to bed.
Okay, this is the perfect tie into the next question. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Go ahead.
I don't have a pet peeve.
It doesn't have to be about her.
My biggest pet peeve with people in general, period, is anybody who can't say, I don't know. They make up an answer to sound like a genius, and then they push people on a wrong path or give them bad advice. And I'm like, I would really love to see people understand that I don't know is a legitimate answer.
Yeah. Wow.
You guys missed a lot during the battery change. It was pretty good. It was the him and her conversation about the back of the bus. So, yeah, what's your biggest pet peeve?
What just happened?
Okay, dream job.
I gotta say I really do like what I do, but I think I was at the PJAC Herp Symposium, a law symposium, and there was a guy talking about how his job is to fly around to all these Army and Air Force bases around the world and survey the reptiles that are on base. That's all he did, survey reptiles on all these
That makes
properties.
you so happy.
I know. I'm like, you want to fly me around the world to play with animals? Like, go find and play with reptiles all over these bases where I get to do whatever. Yes. Yes, please. Yes.
Dream job, I know everybody's anticipating something like epically reptile related. It would have been an old school Disney animator. I remember seeing the behind the scenes for Lion King when they were creating like the Lion King character designs and how they brought the lions in and they had people going on like little mini African safaris to get like the lay of the land, so they could actually get the landscape, and they did like recon work.
Yeah.
But going out and sketching, and that was like my dream job.
That is pretty cool. That's
I was
actually my dad's job. But yeah.
Again, why am I surprised?
Who's your celebrity crush?
Bruce Campbell.
No pleading to the fifth here.
Oh god, no! I paid to go
It's
to get a picture
obvious.
with it.
Like,
Oh yeah.
and and I've just come to accept it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is? I don't even know who he is. Sorry.
Wow, now, yeah, good thing you said this now and not when you needed a place to sleep. Oh, hold on, no, he's a BC actor.
He is not. He is a plus actor in my heart. That's all that
Bruce
matters.
Campbell. Somebody Google this for me. Help me over here. I'm in the hot seat.
He's Dapper.
There he is. Right there. Okay, so do either of you have like a surprising skill that would be unexpected for us to know?
Really, really good with play.
Play modeling.
Yeah.
That's why you're into all the design.
Pottery throwing.
Yeah.
He's actually really good on the wheel.
Ah,
Yeah, he's really good at throwing pottery.
sounds like a good U.S. art donation.
Right? I just gotta get a wheel. I haven't done it for a long time.
I know, right? Isn't that perfect? That'd be like,
Be cool.
people start collecting that. Ryan and Zilla made this pot with the lizard on it.
There you go. All right, I'll get a wheel. I'll throw it. You paint it. We'll be done.
There you go.
I want one for the idea.
Oh, obviously, first one of one sign.
There you go.
I
like
used to
it.
be super accurate with throwing knives.
Super accurate with throwing knives. Watch out.
Yeah, remember how you like knocked on the door and opened it?
Yeah.
That could have been bad.
Stop!
One of those reflexes.
Oh, stop. You worked with me, Tick. It would have been fine.
Well, here, you need to answer a question.
Okay, bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. All right, guys. Here, come here.
All right, we
let's
have
see.
a herd.
Okay, here. Now we have a lot of answers, so I'm gonna ask one more question.
Are you ready to answer questions?
Okay, are you guys ready?
All right, you ready, Lily?
What? And we'll just go down the line, okay? So you'll go first. What are you most afraid of? What is your biggest fear?
Hitting the floor.
Hitting the floor?
Yeah.
Slipping and falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't want to do that either.
Gravity.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
Heights is a big one for me.
Fear of heights.
Heights.
Really?
I'm not a high up guy.
How about you, Lily? What are you most afraid of? Anything scary?
Getting scratched.
Scratched.
Oh, okay. By like animals? Did you hold animals a lot? Or
You don't like
scratching?
getting
No.
scratched? No.
No? All right.
Wear lungs?
What about you, Annalise? Get bit in the face?
Bit in the face.
They don't normally get scratched or bit in the face.
Yeah. These are really specific. Never happened in your life. Like very clear, has never happened in their life. Here's to him.
Heard it.
Right? Honestly, same thing, heights. It's actually not heights. I would like to clarify. It is edges of heights. Like, I'm okay on height things. It's looking over an edge that I'm not okay with. I'd like to specify that.
I'm gonna go with needles.
Really?
I don't like needles. I would take a shark bite or, you know what I mean, venomous injection, that's okay. Hypodermic needle, mostly like intravenous stuff, like getting blood drawn. Yeah. Okay, Kira, how about you? Buildings falling down.
That's a good fear.
Another very
I always
irrational fear.
I would always think of things. I would always think that the building would collapse on me and I would die.
That's not a thing I want either, so I'm there with you.
Right?
We are the king and queen of being happy and a little bit weird.
Hard time. Like this.
Very cool.
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you very much for joining us. Check out the links in the description below so you can see some of the stuff that these guys are doing. Do you guys all want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Now you can wave. Oh, now you wave slow. There you go.
Hey.
Cool. We're done. Thank you guys so much.
You were
Ooh, yeah.